Welcome back to the channel. So this week we have put in the past nothing other than most of the major index reporting earnings. So not a lot to look next week for, but there's one thing that's going to catch your eyes tomorrow morning when the market open is Palantir. So Palantir report tomorrow, and I want to break this stock down for you. And there's still more to come. Where earnings is concerned. So there's a lot of earnings coming out next week, but not a lot that is moving the market because mega cap 7 has reported last week, and we have seen that we have some miss and some stocks that's shooting up in the air. But before we get into that, guys, I'm just gonna ask if you think I earned a thumbs up, please like and subscribe to the channel. But let's go over Palantir. So Tinker symbol is PLTR because they're reporting Monday, which is tomorrow. And when they do report, guys, it can either be a hit or a miss for them. So let's go over and break down Palantir. PLNTR. All right. So let's go over into Palantir and see what's going on with the stock. What is expected from them and what can we do? From my perspective, I think they're gonna hit, but if they don't, I can tell you that it's gonna be a big pullback for them. PLTR. So let's go over and type that in. PLTR. All right, so Palantir was trading at the all-time highs, as you can see, and now we're in a pulling back phase. So you can see that Palantir got rejected, was trading at $45 a share, pulled back. The stock just has been running up from last time I drew my support line. As you can see, I have a strong support right here at $20. Previously, this was in February. Palantir was trading at $20, 20 something dollars a share, $20.32. So here I would say that the stock is a support because why? We have a low right here at $20.20, and you see that it pushed up, got rejected, pulled back down again, and we have another support. So this is support number 2. And then again right here in I would say in May, yeah, in May we found another support again. Why I think this was a support and it formed to be a support, guys, because again, the stock tends to either, when it comes at $20, it either goes sideways or it goes back up. Again, pull back support, push up resistant, pull back support, and then come to consolidate. We traded sideways for a while and then stop, pull back against support. And what it did from here on the third support, it pushed up, pull back, and we're making a higher low. So right here we call it a higher low. Why are we calling it a higher low? Because the stock doesn't go back to $20. It's now forming support at $23. So pushed up, and then we pushed up again, higher lows. And then maybe I think maybe they missed or something bad came out. They came back to $20, which is very risky because on a good company and a good stock, if we get rejected, I'm gonna show you something that I'm talking about with a different stock. If we get rejected here, there's no reason why we should pull back to previous low if we're talking about a good company. Because once you're a good company, guys, you're gonna make a pullback, but it's not gonna be significant that you gave up all your gains that you have acquired throughout those months, throughout those years. So what they did, they pulled back and they formed a support at $21, not $20, but 21. So they still didn't go back to the previous lows. And then from there, Palantir took off. As you can see, so again, tomorrow's earnings, we don't know what to expect. I would not buy this stock. Definitely would not, because one, it's super, super, super overbought, super overbought. All right, so earnings on 11/4, which is tomorrow at 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. we will be hearing from Palantir to see if it's a hit or a miss for them. So again, I will keep you guys updated in regards to this, but Palantir is reporting tomorrow, and as you can see, the stock is up over waters. Let's see how much it on the here, how much Palantir is up. All right, let's see how much percentage the stock is up annually, or say, let's say year to date. So last year, this time, if you had bought Palantir stock, you would have been up how much? Come on. You would have been up 144%. That's a killer. If you had bought the stock last year, this time, you would have been up 144% year to date. And if you had bought it 1 year ago for a long term investment, you would have been up 183.24% on the day. So, again, tomorrow, this is something to watch. Palantir is a stock to watch, and I will be updating you guys in regards to Palantir. But in regards to Meta, so Meta missed earnings, they pulled back, but guess what? Meta did not give up back all its gains throughout the year, as Palantir did. Palantir pulled back, but did not give up all the gains prior to, which is here, prior to forming a new low here. So let's go over to Meta to do a nice comparison to see what I'm definitely talking about. So back in, I would say in February, in April. All right, so back in April, Meta have a support of $414 a share. Look what happened. Meta pushed up, got rejected, did not pull back to $414. They form a new support at 140, no, $442 a share. So again, anytime you see the lows on this, you want to find support of a stock, it normally initiate by the lows. So once you see this right here that said low, this is how low the stock is trading. Um, for that time and that for the time frame. And if it pushed up, this is called resistant. It's saying to me that, hey, listen, the stock will not trade over this price. But guess what? I can either stay in between $543 or at $414 or 400 or 415. So it's either trade within this limit. So you decide if it's a good company you want to go along. You don't care about this. But from my perspective, you will never find a perfect trader. Just like Warren Buffett said, if you're not making money while you sleep, we will be working forever. And that's something that I live by. So I invest in the stock market so I can make money while I sleep. But again, you don't want to buy a stock and it's down. So always do your due diligence to find a great company that you can invest your hardworking money in that can make you money while you sleep. So again, pushed up, rejected, pull back to $441 this time, pushed up, rejected, pull back, and look at this, guys. Support. Remember, this is our resistance because we're not passing here. Look what happened again here. We pushed up, so we were trading low, a low at $441 a share. We pushed up again at the same price, which is around 440. So at 443 we got rejected again, even though we came out of the ditch right here and we pushed up, we got rejected at the same price. So this was trading in July, and July 8th we got rejected at $443 a share, and we came back August 22nd and get rejected at the same price again, guys, because the stock isn't worth more than this price at that particular time. So investor wasn't buying it above that price. So this is the reason why this was the strong support. So what I did, I had some Meta shares, and once I see that we traded here, I liquidated most of my shares because I seen that this would keep on getting rejected. And what the stock did, it pulled back just a little, maybe like 2% or 3%. Let's see, pull back 8% from previous highs, pull all the way back to $493 from trading at $545. And from here, what they did, they break. So once you see the stock break previous support, sorry, previous resistance, then it means that the stock is going to go higher to form a new high. Then look what happened again, form a new high of 602, and with bad news, pull back and form a new support at $559. And from here, what the stock is doing, the stock is trading sideways. It's consolidating. So from here, I can tell you that Meta is a great company and they beat earnings, but missed in one thing. So 2 3 weeks from now, I can guarantee, and I will make a follow-up video towards this, Meta will be trading over $600 a share. So this is a great stock. I highly recommend Meta to get into for the long term, not for the short term. Because again, if you had bought Meta back in April, guys, at $414 a share, Meta is currently trading at $567. So if you had got even 100 shares, which would have cost you, let me see, $414, Meta was trading at that time. So if you had got some Meta back then, you'll be up significantly, trading at $414 a share. And if you had got yourself just 100 shares, which would have cost you roughly, I would say like 4,000 or something, like maybe 30 grand. If you had even put 30 grand in the stock, you would have earned a lot on your money right now. So again, I highly recommend Meta. Why? Because Meta is a great stock. Great stock you want to add to your portfolio. So you would have paid $41,400 for all, and I'm pretty sure you would have been significantly up on your money if you had bought at $414 a share. So that's one of the stock that I want to bring to you. And Palantir, that's reporting next week. So look out for those earnings. And of course, the election is right here in front of us. We want to pay attention to that because it can either move the market either upwards or downwards. But 10-year Treasury here still comes in hotter than expected. I don't know why, but normally when 10-year Treasury here traded this high, guys, I can tell you Nasdaq paid the price for it. And I can show you that this week we had paid the price tremendously. Nasdaq was trading at all-time highs, and then look what happened. Rapid pullback. Pull back strongly, and I missed out on that pullback. And Friday we try to enter back over the 200-day moving average, but unfortunately it didn't happen. And so I'm not sure, but Nvidia had some good news Friday. So let's see tomorrow if market is trading in the green. Wouldn't come to me at a surprise. And also Nvidia had some good news. So tomorrow it wouldn't come to me as a surprise if Nvidia is trading at $143 a share. Great company, great stock to earn. And also Target is reporting earnings on the 20th, and I think this is definitely a buy. The stock is crappy for the last year or so, but it's definitely a buy for me. It's something that I'm watching. As you can see, support, push strongly, got rejected, support, pushed up, got rejected, and I'm waiting for the next pullback on here. So if we pull back again, that's going to be our third. So we have 1 2 3. Most likely it's going to take off from here, because previously when I break down, what was it, Palantir, yes, when we have 1 2 3, what happened, we took off from there. So comparing to Target, guys, again, two different companies, but if we have 1 2 3, as you can see on the third pullback, what's forming this support, guys, it show you we pull back at $147 a share, we pull back again at $147 a share, and again we did it for the third time. So from here, chances are the stock will start to make a new high, as we did on Palantir. But this is something to watch. They reported on the 20th of this month. So again, all kudos to you. Warren Buffett stock reported on Saturday. So this is something I'm watching too, to see what's up with them. It's their earnings, $4.81 estimated, and actual was, wow. So Warren Buffett, of course it's Warren Buffett. They kill earnings. Look at this, guys. 17. What other stock you see out there doing performance like this? So Warren Buffett kill earnings. So earnings was $4.81 estimate, and he reported $12.18. So don't be surprised if this is trading at $700 a share tomorrow. It's something that I have been watching but anticipated. So again, support was at 444. The stock was trading last time at $450 a share. So this is something that I'm watching, because I want to get some shares for the long term for Warren Buffett company, because again, he's the greatest legend ever lived in the stock market. And again, Please like, subscribe to the channel, and let's keep this channel growing so we can help each and everyone out there. And if I did help you to achieve your goal, guys, again, I'm asking if you can just like and subscribe to the channel so we can grow it. Until then, stay green in the market. I'm Damani.